Salam and good day to everyone. My name is Shankar Alaki Gunasegaran and I'm here to present about student satisfaction towards university extracurricular services in UMPSA. This is our agenda today, starting with the abstract of the research, followed by the problem statement and finished by the recommendation. So for the abstract, the purpose of this study is to identify the impact of university extracurricular services on student satisfaction. Using a quantitative approach, we collected data through online survey distributed to students at UMPSA. The focus of the study is the 5 key dimensions, which is reliability, responsiveness, tangibility, assurance, and also empathy, and how it is influenced the overall student satisfaction. So next will be the problem statement, which is despite the critical role extracurricular activities play in enhancing the overall university experience, there has been a limited formal investigation into their service quality at UMPSA. So this research aimed to bridge the gap by examining the relationship between service quality dimension and student satisfaction. By doing so, we hope to provide valuable insight for improving these services. So for the theory, let us to the underpinning theory that forms the basis of our research framework, which is the serve-call model. The serve-call model developed by Parasuraman is well-established framework for accessing service quality across the various dimensions. This model is particularly relevant for our study as it breaks down services quality into the 5 dimensions, which is reliability, responsiveness, tangibility, assurance, and also the empathy. These 5 dimensions collectively provide a comprehensive framework for evaluating service quality and understanding its impact on student satisfaction. So for the research objective, first to study the variable of service quality dimension that influence on student satisfaction towards extracurricular activities and problem offering in UMPSA. The second objective is to assess the relationship between students' participation level in extracurricular activities and their overall satisfaction with the university experience at UMPSA. And the third objective, which is to access the strategies for enhancing the service quality of extracurricular services delivery to increase student satisfaction at UMPSA. Next, this slide was our conceptual framework. The framework illustrates the relationship between the 5 service quality dimensions, which is the reliability, responsiveness, tangibility, assurance, and empathy towards student satisfaction. So these are our key terms, starting with the assurance. Assurance is encompasses the knowledge and the courtesy of the university staff, as well as the ability to convey the trust and confidence. Secondly, empathy is the ability to provide caring and also individualized attention to the student. Reliability refers to the ability of the extracurricular services to perform the promised service dependably and accurately. Fourthly, the responsiveness is about the willingness of the service providers to help the student to provide the promote service. And tangibility is involved the physical aspect of the service provided, such as the facility, equipments, and also the appearances of the personnel involved extracurricular services. And for the DV, student satisfaction is refers to the overall commitment of students with the extracurricular service provided by the university. High level of satisfaction indicate the students are happy with the quality and the delivery of these services. Literature review. The serve-call model has been adapted the educational sector to evaluate the service provided by the university. Studies have shown that the high service quality in education institution led to the increased student satisfaction, high retention rates, and also improved academic performance. For example, the Abraham also found that the international student satisfaction with the university significantly affect the overall satisfaction and willingness to recommend the university and the institution. Research methodology employ a quantitative research design utilizing purposive sampling to target the UMPSA student. Data collection was conducted through an online survey with using Google Form, and the analysis was performed using the Smart PLS 4.0 and IBM SPSS statistics software. So next will be the based on the hypothesis structure model presented in the image there, known as the path model and with AVE. The model aims to examine the relationship between various constructs of variable represented with the rectangles. Observed variable and circle will be the latent variable. So next, which will be the convergent validity, as shown the range of the factor loading and also the value for the AVE here. So next will be the hypothesis testing, as we know that the t value must be greater than 1.645 and the p value must be less than 0.05 when determining the statistical significance. The discussion will be in the next slide. So next will be the discussion. So the first hypothesis, there is a positive relationship between assurance and student satisfaction towards UMPSA extracurricular services. The second hypothesis is there is no positive relationship between empathy and student satisfaction towards UMPSA extracurricular services. The third hypothesis is there is a positive relationship between reliability and student satisfaction towards UMPSA extracurricular services. And fourth hypothesis, there is no positive relationship between responsiveness and student satisfaction towards UMPSA extracurricular services. Last but not least, the fifth hypothesis, there is a positive relationship between tangibility and student satisfaction towards the UMPSA extracurricular services. For the conclusion part, emphasize the significant influence of service quality dimension on student satisfaction within the context of extracurricular activities at UMPSA. The findings underscore the need of the more empirical research in the extracurricular services and their broader impact on student happiness. The last and but not least, for the recommended section, outlines actionable steps for the UMPSA to improve service quality and enhance the student satisfaction. These include prioritizing reliability, reinforcing assurance, and also enhancing tangibility, maintaining empathic and exclusive culture, establishing robust monitoring mechanism, and collaborating with other institutions to leverage the best practices.